Welcome back to Skippers, presented by Owner's Box Fantasy Sports. Today's segment, must-add players for your teams in fantasy baseball for Week 9. Avery Roacher, Jeremy Roach. Opening notes from you, Jer.
Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you join the Discord. That's always a plus.
Like the video, 100 likes.
Yeah, smash the likes.
That's
100
the goal.
likes. Always, our goal is always 100 likes. So keep smashing that video.
So this segment, obviously, people who are under 50% roster that we think you can add.
Well, I had a guy who was 55.
You did cheat this time.
I would say it's like 40 to 60.
Okay, well, now we're just making stuff up, but that's
Okay.
fine. We're just going to keep changing as we go.
Probably.
But shallower leagues, you can pick these guys up. Deeper leagues, I'm sorry, your segment is tomorrow, waiver wire,
Yes,
so stay
waiver
on
wire.
that.
Yep.
That's not tomorrow. Yeah, it is tomorrow, actually.
Yeah, it is tomorrow.
All right, get into your first guy.
My first guy is someone who hits the shit out of the ball, and that is Miguel Sano. Big day where he had 3 home runs. He's back.
You think so?
Well, I don't think he's back. I think that he's a good pickup, and I think that
You think he's good value?
I think that he's good value. I mean, anyone who hits that hard, Twins are struggling, so I think that he's going to get his opportunities. Obviously, look, I mean, we all know his stats are down. They're not like usual, which means that he should ramp things up, or he'll get back to what he's used to hitting. I mean, this is a guy whose max exit velo can go up to 115 miles per hour.
That's got to be.
Miguel Sano. I think that he'll have RBI opportunities with Kirilloff coming in the lineup. He'll probably hit behind Kirilloff maybe, or just in front of Kirilloff.
Maybe like 5.
Either way, I think that's a Twins lineup. It's pretty dangerous. I'm surprised that they're that low.
I think everyone's kind of surprised how they're playing so far.
Yeah, pitching hasn't been great. But Miguel Sano, he is my must-add at 44% rostered.
I don't think it's a bad pick at all. If he gets hot, he
Yes.
is one of the best sources of power in the league. It's like Jorge Soler type thing.
Yeah.
Like if these guys get hot, they are going to hit home runs. Like it's legit day job, because it actually is. But they're just tons of source of power. So Miguel Sano, not a bad pick there, Jer. Hopefully that starts working out. I'll get into my first guy. That's Gavin Lux of the Dodgers, 47% rostered. Currently this year slashing 254, 304, 368, 2 home runs, 18 RBIs. But if you look over the past 14 games, he's 18 for 52, which is 346, 3 doubles, 12 RBIs, 7 runs, 4 walks, 7 multi-hit games. If he was dropped in your leagues after the tough start and then the IL stint, I'm pretty sure he needs to be picked up right away. Right now, he's running career low K percentage, which is something you worry about for young players. So that is a nice thing to see here from Gavin Lux. Also, he's playing more shortstop with Corey Seager out, which is his natural position. He's going to be more comfortable. Obviously, I don't think it's a tough transition to be playing second base when you're a shortstop, but it's his more natural position. Maybe he's more locked in now that he's playing shortstop. He's going to get some more at-bats, but I think they should move him up in the order pretty soon. This is a solid guy to have. He was a top prospect. The pedigree is there. This is starting to show why he was heralded as such a high prospect, some of these numbers now. He should be able to outperform this production already. I think this is an easy must-add player.
Yeah, you talk about second base eligibility. He's going to get shortstop eligibility. Look, he didn't have the start that everyone was wanting or expecting with everyday playing time
But
from the manager.
not a lot of Dodgers have gotten to the starts that we were expecting.
No, there's been a lot of injuries going around that lineup.
It's like
Obviously,
Justin
now,
Turner, that's pretty much about it.
yeah, Corey Seager now out. I mean, he's getting an opportunity here, and he's been hitting well. He's a very valuable player, and I do agree that he is definitely a must-add. We have a couple shares of him, but I added him, and I was in a points league. I added Gavin Lux right when I saw him on the waiver wire, so I definitely think he's a must-add if he's on your waiver wire.
All right, your second guy.
My second guy is an absolute veteran. This is where I went above 50%, but for a good reason, because I do think that he's available on most waiver wires, because I think he's plus 30% last week, and that's Brandon Crawford of the Giants, and he has been raking. And I actually just got a notification he hit a home run, so that's always good to hear. So he's got 12 home runs this year right now. I guess 27 RBIs here, but I'm guessing that's up to like 30 or something. No, he has 4 RBIs today, so 31 RBIs on the year.
Math guy, Jeremy Roach.
Yes, his barrel percentage is the highest he's had, 12.9%. He's got his highest walk percentage. I mean,
You're just locked in at that point.
he's locked in right now, and I would ride him until he slumps. I mean, they have him up hitting 3 right now. He usually bats like 6.5, so I don't mind. I mean, put him up to 3. It means that they see something in him right now. And if the Giants see something, then that means I see something. So I'm adding Brandon Crawford to all my teams. I think he's for sure a must-add.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. There's that video in the offseason where we saw him and Mikey Stremski talking about the launch angle, them getting like their hands back through the zone. He said they're allergic to ground balls, that type of swing. So it seemed to pay off for Brandon Crawford. Like not too many strikeouts. Like it's not a crazy number that guys who change their swing that much, you got to be worried about. But he's been impressive so far this year. I mean, he's just been a solid play. He's never been a huge fantasy option.
No.
So this is kind of like a weird little breakout, but I would just take it and ride it as you can right now.
Yep, for sure.
Not bad at all. I got another San Francisco Giant as my second and last must add, and that's Tyler Rogers, the reliever, 35% rostered. So far, 5 saves, 2 earned runs, 0.70 ERA, 0.82 whip. He seems to be the closer in San Francisco, right? That's what we look for when we're adding relievers. Do they have save opportunities? Saves and hold league, he's must roster for sure.
Yeah,
like that's not even close. But on Wednesday, Jake McGee was used in the 8th inning in a 1-0 game, which is kind of telling of how they're going to use them. It was the bottom of the order, only one lefty in there. So I think at worst, Tyler Rogers is in a closer by committee little partnership here. And why would you not take a risk on a guy who could end up being the full-time closer, or he mixes in a couple saves? Like, it's just a good shot on a guy who could be a closer, could help you out and get him on the waiver wire while he's just low rostered. Fun story, though. I told you this story the other day. You didn't believe it, though. You said he wears white cleats to distract the hitters from seeing the ball because he throws submarines, so he thinks he can get the hitters to track his cleats instead of the ball. I just think that's a fun fact. That's a guy just trying things, you know?
Yeah, I think that... I mean, funky delivery, like probably the funkiest in the MLB.
Do you think you can hit that?
Probably not, no, because I'm used to like 81 down the middle. I think they're still going to use him by committee just because of the way he throws and how hard it is to hit for righties. Hitting that type of submarine, I think they're going to use
hard throwing lefty too as your other. It's such like a
it's so different.
It's like
what's going on. So
fire and ice, like the way they use them.
I mean, I think the Giants would be dumb to name one of them their closer. Like why would they do that? Why would they force their hand on that? So I do think that but I still think they're going to get great save opportunities. I mean, the Giants are a good team.
At worst, he's going to give you good ratios here.
Yeah, kind of like a Diego Castillo situation there.
There you go. He said his name right finally. Yeah. Any final notes?
No, I think that would cover it all. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment.
Join the Discord.
We talk baseball all the time.
Yeah, the boys are bumping in there. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next time.